everyone, I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm Lisa Doyle. I'm a real estate agent here with Sereno, Christie's International in our beautiful East Bay. One of the questions that we've been getting nonstop, of course, whenever the market's in a little bit of state of roller coaster, tons of questions about the market. So I want to give you guys an update. So everything right now is indicating that the market has stabilized. I know there's a lot of buyers out there that were hoping for, a 2008 repeat, that prices would significantly change. But boy, right now, all of the data is supporting, and this is all over the country really, but definitely in the Northern California, East Bay area, supporting a stable market. So I want to give you guys some numbers. So right now, here we are, nearly the end of January, 2023. And last year, if you watched the market last year, COVID had caused prices to rise the entire time. I mean, we started rising in the beginning of 2020. Even before COVID, rates were falling and the market was rising. So we had this steady rise. You come to last year at this time, January of 2022, and we just skyrocketed. Unprecedented rise in the market of what I've never seen. And I've been in real estate for 36 years. Then as of May or so, June of last year, interest rates jumped pretty quickly and the market started becoming softer. So we went from this crazy, crazy high to just a little bit more normal. And then over this last 6 months, up until about 2 months ago, we were kind of on a steady stream of what you might deem roller coaster, right? But I have to tell you, in the last 60 days, we have seen a dramatic stabilization in the market where everything is telling me that we've leveled. And so a lot will depend on inventory, but let me give you some numbers. 29% increase in the last 45 days in mortgage applications. 29% increase in applications. That's a big indication that we're starting to improve, right? Rates are right now at a 4-month low. So again, in June of last year, rates jumped from, unprecedented low mortgage that we will probably never see again. It was highly influenced by what was happening with COVID, and they were trying to, influence people's the movement in the market, right? So rates were down to the mid 2%, 3% range, and they jumped very quickly up to like the 6%. Right now, we're hovering low 5s, even upper 4s for some people if you have good credit. So rates are down lower than they were 4 months ago, or were the lowest that we've been in 4 months. And one thing that I wanted to share with you guys too, when the Federal Reserve raises interest rates, and I've shared this before, but I want to make sure to reiterate because people don't understand necessarily what causes mortgage rates to rise. When the Federal Reserve raises interest rates, it impacts directly short-term rates like equity lines of credit, car loans, credit cards, short-term rates. Long-term rates, mortgages, are generally influenced by the bond market. So I just want you guys to know that just because the Federal Reserve has been raising rates, mortgage rates have actually been coming down. So it's opposite of what the media might explain to you what that means. And if you guys have questions about that, let me know. We can do a little bit more dive deep on that for you. So that's it. Rates are at a 4-month low. We've seen houses go from the average market time in our area the last half of last year. Average market time was approximately 63 days. So 63 days for houses to go from active to pending. The last 60 days, we are down to 22 days active average market time. I mean, our market is definitely stabilized and we're showing signs that improvement, right? Like I said, I know a lot of would-be buyers were hoping for a 2008, but I just don't see it. And there's another statistic that I'm going to show you on this video. I'm going to show you a graph. One of the things that really caused 2008 pricing to be, on a downward spiral from 2007 or so down, we bottomed out in 2011, and then we had a big improvement. What caused that partly was inventory. So we had, just to give you an example, we had in our East Bay over 2,500 active listings. And that's just Livermore, down the 580, down the 680, all the way to Clayton. 2,500 active listings. Right now, there are 467 active listings. That is the biggest reason why we are not going to see a 2008. I'm going to show you a graph that's a federal, like a national graph. And you guys will see the difference between inventory then and now. And this is just a classic obviously economics, supply and demand. If the supply is dramatically over, and one of the biggest reasons why that happened was mortgages were different back then. I just want to share with you, in the last 10 years, mortgages have been done so much differently. I mean, people have to actually qualify. Back then, they were doing loans, anyone who had a 20% down, it didn't matter if you even had a job. you could get a loan. And then, of course, the mortgage, the bank-owned houses hit the market and the market changed, and those people lost everything. They were financing houses 105%. They would give you a loan for 105%. It's like there was just no balance to the mortgage process. And now today, people have to qualify. I know some borrowers think it's a horrible, it's detailed and it's tough, but it just means that we're not going to see the crisis that we did back in '08. At least from what we can tell. And then one other statistics I want to share with you, this is such a chance. I mean, we really are, compared to this time last year, we've kind of gone full circle. Super, super hot, super soft time for a few months last year, and now we've leveled out. So things are actually stable and strong. I have a couple of houses right now where even in the 3.6 million, we have an offer in accepted, and I have a backup offer at 3.6 million. And I've seen in my last 4 houses, multiple offers on 2 of them, and 2 of them are sold right around asking. So I just want you guys to know the market is stable. I know that this is a little bit longer update than normal, but I just want everyone to understand we have definitely normalized, and everything is indicating a normal market moving forward. We might never see that heated, crazy, COVID demanded market. People were moving into the suburbs like ours in droves because they could work from home. And today we're seeing more of a hybrid. So we're not likely to continue to see that crazy, but the demand is good. I mean, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Again, I'm Lisa Doyle. So excited to see you guys. I think I can still say Happy New Year one more time. Stay well, take care, and I'll see you soon.